garage sale this weekend and there were a few things that I couldn't let go of. So I was inspired to upcycle them by using these hooks that I have been dying to play with, and they're called Edge-It hooks. Edge-It hooks. If you haven't heard of these, they are piercing and crochet hooks. Let me show you. They come with these little caps because it's got a sharp piercing hook to it. It comes with one with the piercing and one with the blunt hook, and these are used to pierce into the material, the fabric, and crochet around the edges of things. The size is comparable to my favorite Clover hook. It's number O, 1.75 millimeters. So the size is comparable. It's good for the crochet threads and fingerling yarn. And I got started here so that, one, I could make sure I could do it before I showed you guys. When you get the hooks, it comes with this little instruction booklet, little pamphlet, super easy, very basic, but it gives you a really good tip that I didn't think of before, and I found out the hard way. They tell you when you start crocheting and piercing into the edges to go along the hemline and the stitches that are already there, because that will help reinforce your stitches. I tried it on just blank fabric material, and what will happen over time is your thread will rip through the material if there's no hemline there to stop it. So I've got this skirt that used to be my favorite for years. Let's see if I've got the right hook. And what I'm doing is, it's very large, doesn't fit me anymore, and so I am putting a new border waistline around the top by using this Edge-It tool. So I got started here, and I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit and show you the technique and how I get in and work these stitches. So I'm using some very fine fingerling cotton bamboo blend fibers that I found. There was no label on it, otherwise I would share that information with you. And here's what is happening. So this is the hook that has the piercing edge, and this is how we start. By you give it a little punch through, and it's a little tricky when you get started because both this tip here and the inner lip where you grip your thread have sharp edges, so it's all about the angle. You have to angle it the right way in entering and in exiting so that you don't catch extra fibers and pull them through with you. And I'm just doing basic single crochet. Oops, see how I lost all those? There we go. Around the edge. Just do a few more so you can see. You gotta grip everything nice and tight. Watch where your fingers are so you don't pierce yourself as you pull through. These edging tools, I've had them for quite a while, and honestly I just got stuck on having a few too many ideas, and so I never got started with them with anything until I came across a few skirts that I didn't want to get rid of at this garage sale in inspiration hit all of a sudden, and I can already see where I'm going with this idea. I've got some things that I'm going to play with once I finish this hemline, or this border, waistline border. There's a few more things that I want to do to upcycle this skirt. And these tools, I think the set costs maybe $7, $8, $9 at the craft store. You can find them on Amazon as well. And you get the 2 hooks in the set. And endless options and projects that you can do with them. One thing I noticed is I have a tendency to work my stitches unnecessarily tough and tight because I'm kind of known for my tight stitching, and that's not really necessary with this task here. I've noticed if I loosen my grip, it tends to slip through a little bit easier than when I grip it tight and push hard. If you're just a little more gentle with it and you give it a little wiggle as you go in and out, it smooths up the process a bit. Okay, so I'm about halfway done. I'm going to go around the whole border up to the other zipper end, and I'm going to go do something back and forth and build up a waistline here, but leave this gap in the zipper so I can close it, and I'll finish up and show you what I got. So I'm still leaving room for the zipper. I'm leaving a space here. And I've worked 3 rows around, decreasing slightly. So now, I should have shown you how this started. This skirt hung down on my hips, about there. And now it fits perfectly, but I'd like to make it a high-waisted. So we're gonna build up a little bit. Still leaving the space in the center. Probably give it a little bodice lace-up finish when we're all done. Alright, I've put about a 2.5 inch waistline on this skirt and added a little lace-up bodicing in the back. The zipper still intact, so you can easily adjust the sizing of this skirt. Definitely going to be doing this to some more of these. I've got some more skirts that I snagged from my garage sale pile. And I have a few more ideas actually of some things that I would like to do to this skirt. So we're not done with it yet.